Welcome to the Easy English Exercise channel, where you learn English in an easy way. Today, we're going to learn 50 smart sentences you can use every day in English conversation. These are not complicated sentences. These are simple, natural sentences that English speakers use all the time. Maybe you feel nervous when you talk to people in English. Maybe you run out of things to say. Maybe you want to sound more natural and confident. Today, you will learn sentences that help you start conversations, ask questions, share opinions, and respond politely. By the end of today, you'll have real sentences ready in your mind. You'll feel more prepared, and you'll know exactly what to say in everyday situations. Let's start with sentences for starting conversations and greeting people. These are the first words you say when you meet someone. They're simple, but they're important. They help you feel comfortable and make the other person feel welcome too. Let me teach you some sentences you can use right away. Listen first, then repeat after me. How are you doing? Now you say it. How are you doing? Good. This is a very common greeting. It's a bit more casual than, how are you? But it's friendly and natural. Let's try another one. It's nice to see you. Repeat after me. It's nice to see you. You can say this to someone you know, maybe a colleague or a friend. Now, let's try this sentence. What have you been up to? Listen and repeat. What have you been up to? This means, what have you been doing lately? It's a great way to start a conversation. Here's another useful one. How's everything going? Say it with me. How's everything going? This is perfect when you want to ask about someone's life in general. One more. Long time no see. Repeat after me. Long time no see. You say this when you haven't seen someone for a while. It's friendly and warm. Here's something you can do today. The next time you meet someone, even if it's just in your mind, practice saying one of these sentences quietly. Choose the one that feels most comfortable. Say it a few times. This makes it ready for when you really need it. Now, let's talk about sentences for everyday situations at home, at work, or in a shop. These are the sentences you need when you're living your normal life. They help you ask for things, offer help, or make small talk. Let me teach you some really useful ones. Listen carefully, then repeat. Can I help you with that? Now you try. Can I help you with that? You can say this when someone looks like they need help. It's polite and kind. Let's try this one. Do you need anything? Repeat after me. Do you need anything? This is a simple way to offer help. Now this sentence. I'm just looking, thanks. Say it with me. I'm just looking, thanks. You can use this in a shop when someone asks if you need help, but you just want to look around. Here's another common one. Could you pass me that? Listen and repeat. Could you pass me that? You use this when something is near another person and you want them to give it to you. Let's try this. I'll be right back. Repeat after me. I'll be right back. This tells someone you're leaving for a moment, but you'll return soon. Here's a polite sentence. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Say it with me. Excuse me, do you have a moment? You use this when you want to ask someone a question, but you don't want to interrupt rudely. One more useful sentence. That sounds good to me. Repeat after me. That sounds good to me. This means you agree with an idea or plan. And here's a very natural one. I'll think about it. Listen and repeat. I'll think about it. You say this when you need time to decide something. You completed that practice. Here's something you can try later today. Think about one situation you have every day, maybe at work or at home. Choose one sentence from today that fits that situation. Say it out loud 3 times, even if you're alone. This trains your mouth and your brain. Let's move to sentences for sharing opinions and joining conversations. These sentences help you say what you think without sounding too strong or too weak. They help you be part of a discussion. Let me teach you some smart ways to share your thoughts. Listen first. I think so too. Now repeat. I think so too. This shows you agree with someone. It's simple and clear. Let's try this one. I'm not sure about that. Say it with me. I'm not sure about that. This is a polite way to say you don't agree or you have doubts. Now try this sentence. That's a good point. Repeat after me. That's a good point. You say this when someone says something interesting or true. It shows you're listening. Here's another one. I see what you mean. Listen and repeat. I see what you mean. This shows you understand the other person's idea, even if you don't fully agree. Let's practice this. In my opinion. Say it with me. In my opinion. You can start a sentence with this when you want to share what you think. For example, in my opinion, the weather is too hot today. Now this one. I agree with you. Repeat after me. I agree with you. Simple and clear. It shows support. Here's a useful sentence. I hadn't thought of that. Listen and repeat. I hadn't thought of that. This means someone just gave you a new idea. It's a nice way to respond. And here's one more. What do you think? Say it with me. What do you think? This invites another person to share their opinion. It keeps the conversation going. You stayed with it. Here's something you can do tonight before bed. Think of one opinion you have about anything. Maybe about food, weather, or a movie. Now say it in English using one of today's sentences. For example, in my opinion, coffee is better than tea. Say it quietly to yourself. This makes these sentences feel more natural. Now let's talk about sentences for responding and keeping conversations smooth. These are small sentences that show you're listening and interested. They help conversations feel natural and friendly. Let me teach you some important ones. Listen first. That's interesting. Now repeat. That's interesting. You say this when someone tells you something and you want to show you care. Let's try this. Really. Say it with me. Really. This shows surprise or interest. It's very common in English conversations. Now try this one. I didn't know that. Repeat after me. I didn't know that. This shows someone just taught you something new. Here's another. Tell me more. Listen and repeat. Tell me more. This encourages the other person to keep talking. It shows you're interested. Let's practice this sentence. That makes sense. Say it with me. That makes sense. This means you understand and the idea is logical. Now this one. I can imagine. Repeat after me. I can imagine. You say this when you understand how someone feels or what they experienced. Here's a very useful one. No problem. Listen and repeat. No problem.
You can say this when someone thanks you or apologizes. It's casual and friendly. Let's try this. Sounds like fun. Say it with me. Sounds like fun. You use this when someone describes an activity that seems enjoyable. Here's another. I hope so. Repeat after me. I hope so. This shows you want something good to happen. And one more. Me too. Listen and repeat. Me too. This is simple but so useful. When someone says, I like coffee, you can just say, me too. These small sentences are powerful because they keep conversations alive. Here's something you can do today. When you listen to English, maybe a podcast or a video, try saying these response sentences quietly. When someone says something interesting, whisper, that's interesting, or really? This trains you to respond naturally. Let's finish with sentences for ending conversations politely and making plans. These help you leave a conversation in a friendly way or arrange to meet again. Listen carefully and repeat after me. It was nice talking to you. Now you say it. It was nice talking to you. This is a warm way to end a conversation. Let's try this one. Let's catch up soon. Repeat after me. Let's catch up soon. This means let's talk again soon. It's friendly and casual. Now this sentence. I'll let you know. Say it with me. I'll let you know. You use this when you'll give someone information later. Here's another. Take care. Listen and repeat. Take care. This is a kind way to say goodbye. It shows you care about the person. Let's practice this. See you around. Repeat after me. See you around. This is casual. It means you'll probably see them again sometime. Now try this. Have a great day. Say it with me. Have a great day. This is polite and positive. You can say it to anyone. Here's one more. Thanks for your time. Listen and repeat. Thanks for your time. This shows respect and appreciation. And finally, we should do this again. Repeat after me. We should do this again. This shows you enjoyed the conversation or activity. You completed that practice. That took focus and you did it. So today, we learned 50 smart sentences for daily English conversation. We practiced greetings like, how are you doing, and long time no see. We learned everyday sentences like, can I help you with that, and I'll be right back. We practiced sharing opinions with sentences like, I think so too, and that's a good point. We learned responses like, that's interesting, and me too. And we practiced endings like, it was nice talking to you, and take care. You don't need to memorize all 50 sentences right now. That's too much. Instead, choose 5 sentences that feel useful for your life. Maybe you need greetings. Maybe you need responses. Choose 5. Say them out loud a few times today.